The Gold Room Podcast.
The Gold Room Podcast. I'm here reigning for all of the melanin queens.
They call me Yon Zaddy for a reason.
Can we bring champagne?
I don't feel sorry for her. She got him that way so she could lose him the same way.
Please tune in, Black Excellence, all right?
Absolutely.
And peace and what?
Have this shit.
Gold Room Podcast.
Hey,
Yo.
welcome back to the Gold Room Podcast.
What it do?
We have guests here.
What's up, y'all? Guess.
Hello. What's up? Introduce yourselves. You let the ladies go first.
Ladies first.
I'm
LA Love, the boss.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm Marc John Jefferies.
Hey.
No nickname.
No nickname.
Okay.
Go Room is full today.
Full in effect. So, LA, tell us about yourself. Tell us what you do.
I'm a recording artist / fitness motivator and
Hey.
also a fitness model as well.
Oh, yeah.
Give us some workouts.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
seriously.
Lord.
You
Yeah.
want it? For real?
No, yeah. No, I'm very serious.
I brought my producer out last night in the gym, so he's like, I can't walk.
Oh, shit. For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
I go hard. I go really
Yo,
hard.
Marc, you trying to hit the gym with us?
I got my bag over there. I'm hitting the gym after
Listen,
this.
all right. I think we about to make this a situation.
Yeah, it's my
I'm
body.
not.
It's my body and soul. When you look better, you feel better, you do better.
This is true. This is true.
I'm just going to drink, okay? Have a good time.
Sit on the
out.
corner.
It's naturally gifted. You don't even need to work out.
See, I hate people like that.
Oh,
Don't
please.
you?
Oh,
Right.
please.
Everything I eat.
Champagne diet. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll work out, but I'm more like, I got to leave after. Like, I'm like, I'll do a burpee or two.
And like you think you did something. Like, I worked
What?
out.
Right? Posted an IG and everything.
Right.
Like,
The little
yeah.
curl come down. It's like, oh, it's a sweat bead. It's a sweat bead. I'm done. Like, what?
That's
Yo, Marc,
crazy.
tell us about yourself. We already know
We've
you. You know what I
seen
mean?
you on
Legend. You know?
Appreciate it. Yeah. So what people don't know is that I'm now professionally a basketball player. I just got signed to the Indiana Pacers because they're struggling. And they're
Wait.
willing to sign anybody. Shout out to I'm playing.
I was like, wait.
I had y'all though.
You
I had
did.
y'all
I was
though.
like the new Spud Webb. Whoa.
Nah, chill. Spud had hops. I'm more like
He
Eric
did-
Boykins.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Like Muggsy Bowles. I'm Marc John Jefferies. I'm an actor. I've been in movies like Get Rich or Die Trying, Notorious, Power, Losing Isaiah, recently in Nerve and Chocolate City 2. Do a couple of things, man. Trying to
Nice.
take over the world.
Oh yeah.
dope.
Oh yeah. So we'll definitely get into like what you guys are doing. You know, now we have Golden Our Ears where we talk about music,
Yeah.
and we'll get into like all your projects, and then
Yeah.
we have Golden Tube where we talk about TV, acting, and all that, and then we'll get into everything that you got. So all our listeners, all our viewers, y'all stay tuned, man.
Hey, let's
The
get
Go
into
Room.
Gold
Let's
Gossip.
go into it.
OMG, let's talk about gossip.
I know it's been a long day. You ready to gossip a little bit?
So Goldie Gossip is where we talk about pop culture, anything that's going on this week. So BET Hip Hop Awards are underway. That's you, yeah. You rap. So
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to. Well, hopefully you could just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the nominations are out. Kendrick Lamar, DJ Khaled, and Miss Bodak Yellow herself
Hey.
are leading with 9 nominations.
That's
Jay-Z,
dope.
Chance the Rapper are leading with 5. I wanted to go down. Okay. I wanted to go down the list. This is what I wanted to talk about. So Cardi B is obviously is up for Best New Artist, right? But so is I think Playboy Cardi.
Millie rap on the block, right?
No,
That
no.
is,
Yeah, right.
All right. Selling that Reebok.
I'm
Hey.
still on SZA right now, okay?
Scissor.
Right.
Scissors, yeah.
It's dope.
So listen, Best Hip Hop Video, Cardi B, Bodak Yellow, DJ Khaled, Wild Thoughts, French Montana, Sway Lee, Unforgettable, and Future Mask Off and Kendrick Lamar, Humble. So that's just the Best
Damn.
Hip Hop Video. We have Webstar coming next week. You guys know DJ Webstar,
Yeah,
so
I know
he's
Web.
gonna really like break it down. But
Right.
Okay.
I
He
just
likes
wanted
doing that shit.
right. I just wanted like somebody else's thoughts about it. Like you rap, you sing, you're an entertainer. So tell us, what do you think?
I'm gonna let LA go first. I already got
Yeah. Okay, you got yours.
got
This
mine.
is hard for me. What you say?
It's hard for me. I'm definitely a Kendrick Lamar fan, though. He's really, really dope.
Yeah.
Bodak's killing it right now as well. So I'm in the hot seat.
Yeah, it's
That's
hard.
difficult.
All right, Marc.
I'm going with Humble.
I just said it.
So I like Bodak Yellow, right? The video is dope. I feel it's different. It's definitely cool, but Humble just like has some sauce to it.
Did it?
That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
rapping with the flames on the head.
Yeah.
Kept intercutting into the different, like, that joint was hard.
Yeah.
The Unforgettable joint was cool, but it was just like they was making a regular hood dude video just in a different country.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
so like
This is true.
if you relate to the African culture, then yeah, it's dope. But if you just a music fan that don't care about that, it's like, why they in dirt?
It doesn't
Yeah.
feel
Why
so
they in
right.
dirt?
Ignorance is a big thing nowadays, you know. So certain people didn't really understand the purpose or the impact that video really had. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with Humble.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
think
No,
it
that
just
makes
depends
sense.
on your view of things anyway. You know, some day I'm feeling like this, some days I'm feeling like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's what the culture is all about, really being able to relate to something. You know what I mean?
This is true.
All right,
This is
cool.
true.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
There's a lot of other categories. I know Cardi B is going to get the MVP of the year. Her Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Jay-Z year, album of the year. So I already I can tell you what's going to happen, all right? But yeah, so stay tuned for Hip Hop Awards. I'm excited about this in
Definitely.
October.
I'm definitely gonna be.
See, I'm late. I
Tuning
thought
in.
it passed already. I thought the BET.
That was the
what was-
BET Awards.
BET
This
Awards.
is the BET Hip Hop
Hip-Hop
Awards.
Awards.
Where
Okay.
everybody fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
The
like,
ciphers
it's
and
about
all
to
that.
be
That's like the
real
Mayweather
legit.
versus McGregor part 2.
Yes.
There you go.
Because that's something always
Yeah.
pop off.
There you go.
I can't
right.
wait.
So I'm trying to find out who's gonna be fighting this year.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
I got
What's
my
your
money on
favorite
Nicki and
part
Remy.
of the BET Awards? I love the ciphers. The ciphers are my favorite part.
You know, Safari mad that he didn't get picked to.
I seen
be,
that.
yeah, he mad that he didn't get picked to be. I mean, he got bars. He just, he got bars. He's just kind of corny.
Would you be a part of the cipher?
You know, if the chance presents itself, then that's different.
Yeah.
But you know,
So you a freestyler?
not necessarily. I'm a songwriter, so I do write. Yeah, I write.
But I feel like they get to. I know somebody's already
Yeah.
has
No,
shit.
I know
Well,
they
listen,
I feel
write
like
it.
Kanye
right.
West, like back in the day.
Listen, when they do
he
this,
wrote
this is
his
all
stuff.
pre-done.
Of course.
You know? And when
Yeah.
it speaks on rap, I never call myself a hip hop rapper or hip hop artist because that is culture.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
lived that culture. So if I was telling you I'm hip hop, I would be fake. So I'm authentic, and I like to.
So you ain't
keep it that
Iggy
way.
Azalea in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
she's
Shut your
not
ass.
hip hop. She just said culture.
Yeah.
Pronounce
vulture?
every single
Culture
syllable
vulture?
and vowel
Culture.
and
She's,
consonant.
Yeah.
Culture.
Culture.
Mark, you rap?
I feel
Huh?
like you could spit
You rap?
spit a
I know
bar.
you spit. a
It's
little-
at Christmas time, man. That's
Right.
Nah, I have dabbled in it in the past because I had to write a few things for a couple of projects. So like, Fifth was interested in working with me in Wyclef, but that's not my
Oh.
thing. You know, I'm not a musician.
So I respect you.
Yeah,
Because a
I'll
lot of
stay in
niggas
my
would
lane.
take that shit
Yeah, nah.
in a quickness.
Listen,
like
if
Cynthia.
Wyclef came to
Look,
me,
there you
I'd
go.
be
Like
like,
Cynthia. Look, she be in that
Going
booth
to
real
LA,
quick.
I'm like, listen, girl, write
Let's
this
write.
right now.
All right, so I want to talk about Wendy Williams.
This is where we get into the more gossipy part of
Yeah.
the show. All right, it was cute at the beginning to
Right.
bring you guys in.
Shit like this, where we turn it up.
Yeah, this is what
The lituation.
that's all I gotta say is Wendy Williams. That's crazy though. Did y'all see her bathing suit pictures? She was in Barbados with I think it was Barbados with her husband.
Her
yes,
man.
Her man. Did you see the pictures?
Yeah, man. That's
All right.
Yeah, man, what?
Y'all
What,
don't follow the
nigga?
Gold Room podcast. You know, we definitely posted them. We had mad hits on it. So I do want to talk about, her just being comfortable in her own skin as well. You know, I don't just want to talk shit, even though she talks shit about everybody else. I'm just saying, but like, she's always been open with what she has done.
Yeah.
You know, what happened in her life, the nip tucks, the breast implants. She's even been on TV, showing it, like going through the procedure. So I want to talk about T.I., how he came in, even though, they've had their little tiffs, from the past. He came in, he's like, I want to do something and be the bigger man and actually talk shit about the people that are body shaming her, and saying that she's a successful black woman who, she talks shit about people, but hey, she's still human. She's been open to what has happened in her life, and he was the bigger man, and he was defending her.
I don't believe that.
Hold up. I thought she came at like Tiny or something.
She did. That's
Okay.
why he's being the bigger man.
Oh, and now he's defending her?
Yeah.
No, he came.
He came at
Tiny.
Tiny's
She
eyes.
came at Tiny after she was like, "I could just buy a fake ass like your girl." After he was like, "Listen, you talk a lot of shit. I'm gonna be the bigger man and not talk about you." You know?
Oh, yeah.
But the way he delivered that little handwritten or typed speech,
That's T.I.
It
though.
was
He's
more
gonna-
like, "See, you look like shit." I ain't gonna say you look like shit because everybody else is gonna do it. I'm gonna take the higher road, but I just want you to know that you,
That
don't, look good. Like what? That's what that Instagram message really
that was
meant.
the best way to come out with it. I feel like
It's very humble.
Yeah, because T.I. is known for like being truthful and just like saying what he wants to say as well. You know what I mean? Even if you're gonna cover it up with some bullshit words.
What do you guys think?
I feel like, all right, and that's what sucks about being like a celebrity, because she was dressed like that in her own private time. You know,
Yeah.
like she on vacation.
Yeah.
So it's not like she was at a red carpet walking around like that, looking
Right.
all nasty. She
Right.
was on vacation. So
With a
whatever she
man.
does in her private time, however
Not
she
looking
look,
all
that's on
nasty.
her.
That's on
You know,
her,
so
yeah.
like, I do respect her for being open about the stuff that she's went through. Because certain people just gonna try to fake it or lie, or just would have got that joint done again when it started looking like the way it do now. But like,
Yeah.
it obviously needs some work. But
Listen, tell me again.
yeah, man. But I'm gonna just say like, yeah, that was a bad look.
I mean, Wendy
thought
Williams
it was
is an
Photoshop. I'm like,
older
it's
woman.
no way that somebody's body could look like that.
Dog,
Like,
how
that's
yo-
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Them
It
bottoms
looked like
was
your
mad
mom ever
saggy.
stewed chicken. You know how the stewed chicken with the skin falling off.
Oh
Okay,
God.
listen.
I don't know if your mom made the stewed chicken, but I used to hate the stew. It looked like
Oh,
like a little
God.
stewed chicken was just walking on the beach.
See, that does
I
it
was
get
like,
into
nah.
body shaming? Does it get into body
It's
shaming
not.
at this point?
You see,
Yeah.
is it?
It does.
Yeah,
It's not
me
about the
personally-
shape though. It wasn't about her
it's
shape.
the
It's
skin.
about like the
just
But Wendy Williams, what is she?
She's lost-
60?
She's 53.
No, she's 50.
She's only 53?
Yeah,
51.
dog.
She just turned 51.
She's
she in her
only
50s. I think
50s.
she's 53.
Look at Nicole Murphy. She got like 8 kids.
Look,
So
Listen,
she has no
okay.
excuse.
This is
None.
the real 54.
Is it
None.
fair to clap back at Wendy Williams though, because she is the one to
I don't
always
think Wendy
talk
Williams
this shit?
cares.
She don't care.
cares.
She don't care.
She don't care.
got her money.
Yeah.
She got her man, even though he cheated on her. She got her business. Like it's like, you know,
She don't care.
fuck what you think I look like. Yeah, but you still watching my
I'm still
show.
gonna sit in that purple chair on
Listen,
Monday
right.
and serve everybody.
So fuck it. If you want to clap back, clap it.
Personally, I respect Wendy. I love her.
Yeah,
I love
Wendy-
her worth ethic. She came from literally the bottom. So
Yeah.
you have to respect that. And she's a black woman in demand. So
There you go.
I don't look past that.
Yep.
So let's talk about Blac Chyna, Rob Kardashian. So they finally settled their custody battle. Blac Chyna will be getting $20,000 in child support. And now she's
month.
suing him again for the porn revenge case. And she's getting 7 figures from Rob Kardashian. Allegedly, according to TMZ, nothing's like in stone.
Yeah.
One, does she deserve... She wanted $50,000 for child support. So does she deserve... Is that a good settlement, $20,000? I mean, if they have the money.
To me,
Me and Ty had this conversation.
No.
To you know.
ain't no child spending $20,000 a month. So if it's about child
10-month-old.
support, it should be about the child,
Yeah.
right? So
Right.
$20,000 a month, and you've already established and have money, but yet you need 20 grand for your baby. What you buying them?
I mean,
You tricking off on your young little bisexual boyfriend.
when you think about it, her 10-month-old is
Dang.
not living a regular 10-month-old life. I'm pretty sure her shirt is like $1,000. The little shoe she can't walk in is
The
like
wigs that she got.
$5,000. We're not
Yeah.
talking about.
Terrible spending.
We're not
Yeah.
talking
Stop
about
it. She's 10
Blac
months.
Chyna right now. We're talking about
She probably
like
get
the
it free.
kid.
I bet
The baby probably get it for free.
this is true.
Like, come on,
You're right.
$20,000. And why a baby need $1,000 shirt? They grow out of it in like 2 weeks.
There you go.
I don't understand that. Like,
Terrible
one of
spending.
Fifth's baby mom tried to sue him, and
Yeah.
she was getting paid, and then she tried to get greedy and sue him for more, and the judge actually reduced
Yeah.
She already has.
the monthly payments.
See?
Yeah, so
That's
it's
what happens
like
when you get greedy.
I
and
heard that.
no
I heard
baby
that.
understands that. No baby needs all of that. Like people be wilding, man.
But that's what. But me and Ty were having this conversation. This is a different kind of baby. This is Dream Kardashian from a $1 billion family, and the baby mama just so happens to be an old stripper. So it's always going to be about the money. And I feel like you knew what you were getting into when you
Right.
started talking to an ex stripper whose come up was just about cash.
We're not talking about if we feel sorry for Rob now.
No,
Like,
not at all.
So like that's out the, because I don't feel sorry for him. Everybody told him what he, you know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
he regrets it, obviously. But she know damn well that she don't need got 20K.
20K,
a
and she's
month.
also suing him for she's getting the 7 figures for the porn revenge. Is
almost like-
it worth 7 figures?
Is it worth 7 figures? I mean,
He posted her breast and her ass.
she posted that before anyway.
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
hey man,
It's
Be
obviously
careful.
not
Be
because it
careful
hurt
over
her
there.
feelings.
that's why.
I know
Right.
emotional distress did not come up in the case.
It's it's perception. It's her life. You know,
Quarter mil over
just
a baby.
depends.
That's why I be chilling.
Right. Listen,
why you
don't
don't raw
get
dog
caught
anybody.
up.
You
And that's
never
my
gonna
argument
sit
as
going
well.
around
Get
one of the
caught
top
That's why you
industry
don't.
chicks.
That's why you
I
don't
know
raw
they
dog.
be, I
with
know they
anybody.
be
That's why
in
you
it
don't
too.
what? What you say?
I said that's why I don't really run around with the industry chicks.
Why is that?
Uh-oh.
The highly exposed ones. The highly exposed ones.
She's got over 1 million followers.
Right, highly exposed.
Nah,
Listen.
but she's stable.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he
talking
knows
about.
that.
Okay.
I'm talking about the wild
Look at-
ones
we
that's
coming
dating
in.
everybody.
Look.
Yeah, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
We here to talk about the gossip. Not the gossip.
I
All right, like, goddamn.
All right, so let's talk about my boy Tyrese.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about scorn wives,
Yeah, let's
ex-wives.
let's talk about
Yeah, so Tyrese's ex-wife is accusing him of something that's horrible, abusing their daughter.
Wow.
She has come to the public and said that he's bipolar. He physically abuses her, puts his knee on her back, face to the ground type of stuff, which is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Especially if this is not true. He has come to the Instagram and all that saying that, this is unfortunate that you feel this way. I'm sorry that you weren't able to find a man after me. And I'm sorry that I'm married now. I'm happy with my family. Please, let's continue to co-parent and leave our daughter out of this. So I think, I think we all agree. This is just ridiculous. I've seen videos. I've been to Tyrese's house. I've seen him with his daughter. Like, he is not that type of person. And KG said that she used to go to his place too. And
Everybody used to go
everybody
to
knows him and knows that he lives for that daughter. So for a scorned ex-wife to do that shit, I mean, it's like, what would y'all do if y'all ex came out and
So are we trying to decide whether these stories are true? Are we going with that she's just hating? Are
I
we
feel like
going
she's just hating. Me personally.
What show is she on again?
Is she on a
She's
show?
not on a show.
Oh, she's trying to get on one, probably.
That's probably what it is.
There you go.
I know Ty very well, and one of my mentors, Charlie Mack, he's like real close to Ty. That ain't true.
Right.
That man to get you the shirt off his back. He got strangers over at his house showing him
All
a
the
good time.
time,
Like,
yeah.
he's one of the most hospitable people that I met. That's
ridiculous.
Crazy. That's crazy. Nah.
So this could just be like a woman scorn. Like you moved on to somebody else when I tried to create a family with you, and then the girl you're with is like, she's not black. And so now I'm just upset.
Okay.
But how low do you go
She is-
when you're mad?
She is black.
Dude, the new
She-
girl that she's with,
Yeah.
the one that he married? No.
He said she's black, so she's black.
Okay.
She's just light skinned.
Ancestry.com, 18% never counts. It just never counts.
I think,
don't care.
anyway, I think the ex-wife just mad. They was married from 2007 to 2009. They had a kid.
But do you use your kid in the mess? You don't use your kid.
Absolutely. That's what she's gonna do
Yeah.
in order to get to where she wants to be. Like you said, is she on a show? Not yet.
That's revenge.
Yeah.
What's anything revengeful that you guys have done to your exes?
Ooh.
Revengeful?
Yeah. I don't know why that came.
Yeah, don't ask me that, because look, I'm an evil
when
nigga.
When you have an ex, like this is kind of like the Tyrese thing and his wife or ex-wife, that's over the top. But like everybody has done a little something to be revengeful.
Look,
to
LA
an
laughing.
ex.
I mean, I'm a Scorpio, so you get listen.
No,
Do you know anything
my
about-
sister's a Scorpio. Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so queen of petty sometimes. But, I grew past certain things, and I had to realize, it's not always worth it. So when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
That sounds like she got locked up after a bad break.
Right.
Tires and breaking windows, and she learned her lesson because her mom was like, "What's wrong with you?"
I've definitely had my heart broken once. So I think us as women, when we get our hearts broken, we kind of are guarded at that point. So,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. See? Have you done anything revengeful?
I haven't done anything to
Nah.
I don't see.
That's not
I see
my.
him just be like. I just see him
move
like.
on.
Really?
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
said,
'cause-
move on. Like you ever went with your girlfriend's friend or nothing?
Nah,
You're good.
that's
You never,
dirty.
like-
I would never do that.
That's terrible. I know.
Try
That's
to
crazy.
holler at the next
You
girl.
know.
Nah, I'm not petty. Like
Cheat.
I'm a man. I'm not sensitive. It's over. It's over. I move on.
You look mad,
like-
just like.
You're a
chill with
man.
it, too.
You're a man.
Yeah.
So let's talk to another man. Tell me something you've done
outta
petty.
here.
Yeah.
I haven't done nothing petty. Look.
So you guys
As
are
if-
some good guys.
So I know you just got
That don't mean we
petty
good
people.
guys.
We have 3 petty people. And I mean 3 not petty people. Nobody's
No, I'm
ever
mad
done
petty.
anything
I'm mad
to-
petty, and I've done stuff. So hey, all right, we're all human. Fuck, shit. Next story.
Oh, damn. All right. All right, so we're going to get into...
Let's cut that out.
let's get into some ex drama. That's why I just wanted to see what people were doing.
Right, 'cause you're
that
messy.
Yeah.
Your ex might be listening. So.
Right.
Right.
This is
Right,
exactly
right.
Well,
why.
he knows what it is.
I'm gonna keep it cute.
Right, listen. He knows that's supposed to be.
Blackmail.
So, Janet Jackson's brother, Randy Jackson, reported that Janet's ex verbally abused her while they were married and while she was pregnant. According to peoplemag.com, it was quite an abusive relationship, Randy claims. He called her a bitch like every other day, basically, like Janet Jackson.
My aunt.
I know.
Sure.
Our aunt, our best friend. So me and my friend were talking about this the other day because I was like, Janet Jackson, she's getting verbally abused at her age. Like, I get it, while you're pregnant, you're a little bit, like, vulnerable, yes, because you're growing something inside of you.
Hormonal, yeah.
Hormonal. But at the same time, like, you're Janet Jackson and you're old enough. Why would you let a man do that to you?
Let's look at her history
Yeah.
of men, though.
Yeah.
I mean, she had that little Spanish boy. She had El DeBarge, who used
When
to
she was
abuse
younger.
her. She had the Spanish boy after that. She had Jermaine Dupri, who was bankrupt, and she.
Okay.
I'm not saying off no shady stuff, but it's like all the men that she really had weren't like stable, whether it's financially or mentally.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the type of guy she go for. So everybody was all hype when she got a billionaire husband.
Yeah, and
But he
she-
probably was still like. I mean, what is he, like Arabic or something?
Yeah, he's
And we
Arabic.
know about the culture.
Almana.
Yeah,
That's what
which is
I was
why-
talking about. We're like, well, his culture, they're kind of there to demean women. But then I'm like, but it's Janet Jackson and she's black. Like, how
It
does
doesn't
this
matter,
like how
man.
does this happen?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah,
really
I don't
it's
mean
it does color and all that doesn't
No.
matter because
It's based off the individual and the
Yeah.
way a man will only do what you allow them to do.
There you go.
So at her
No.
age, you would think, but you just don't know. You don't know her situation, her circumstance.
I'm just happy she left because now she's
Yeah.
wearing tight clothes at her concert.
She's a real, right?
I saw her little performance video, and I thought it was Rihanna for like
Did
the
she have a
first
thong?
There you
10
go.
seconds.
Did she have a
Right.
thong on? I
Huh?
seen
She did?
a see-through.
Oh yeah, her
But-
Finally, Miss Jackson is coming back
you're nasty.
because I'm nasty, and this is what I've been waiting for. When she was coming with them baggy ass clothes,
You're like, what the hell?
looking
What
like
is this?
no, I was like no, you know what I mean? And niggas wasn't here for that. So now that she had her baby, she got that thickums, you know what I mean? She done lost all that weight. And she out there wearing tight ass clothes. This
Yeah.
is what let's clap for that. Let's clap for Janet and her tight ass
So
clothes.
drop your millionaire and get tight ass clothes back.
There you go. Because how much
Listen,
did
call
she
me
get
a
from
bitch
it?
every day.
Right.
All right,
For
'cause
50 how much she get? Like 50 mil?
She got 50 mil.
Call me a motherfucking bitch. I don't give a
I thought she
goddamn.
got 500. 500.
I think
500 mil.
500 mil.
mil.
But it was a
Call
5 year.
me, call me anything you want. Right.
And then that
The
doesn't
fuck?
even include the child support because they are still going back and forth.
Right.
So if she does get to keep the baby or have full custody, then she'll be
Shit.
good.
Wow.
All right, shout out to Janet. She's still winning, bitch and all. Okay,
Hell
Millie
yeah.
Rock.
So I don't know if you guys know, but Spelman College.
Oh yeah, we talked about this story last.
We did talk about
week.
this last week. So Spelman College is an all-girls school. They have just now said that they will be accepting trans women.
Trans women.
So men that are transitioning into women. But We talked about that last week. There's a new story. Sade, we all know Sade. Her daughter, who's now son, because he has transitioned into a man. So
She
transitioned into a man. So it's a he now.
Yeah.
You know. He applied for Spelman College because he's not all the way a man yet and got denied. So this is the first time in history Spelman College has not accepted enrollment from a born woman. So what are your thoughts? Like, first, what are your thoughts on Spelman College, an all-girls school, finally accepting trans women. And now denying women
A born
trans
woman,
a born woman going into becoming a man.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Wow, it's deep.
It's deep.
I'm all for people's rights, doing whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable in doing. But when people start realizing people will be people and people will express themselves the way they feel like they want to, then the world becomes a better place.
Yeah.
We can't control what people want to do, how they want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know God made us all individually the way he made us, but it's ultimately still your decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't discriminate against things
So
like
you're
that.
okay with Spelman getting trans women in there?
Absolutely. Why
Are
not?
you
people.
are you okay with them denying women transitioning into men?
No.
Because wouldn't it be like a boy
the same.
going to an all-girl
Well,
school now?
That was one of their rules, though. They were saying, like, all of the women who are transitioning into men that are already enrolled, they could stay.
They could stay.
But because it's
So
a
it's not
girls'
like
school,
Trump.
that was the whole thing. That's why they started accepting, I think, trans women, because as a trans woman, you feel that you're a woman. So
feel
for us
proud.
to deny
Yeah.
you is wrong. But if you are transitioning into a man and you were born a girl, now you need to know that you're a boy. And when we put that up on our on the Golden
Our podcast page.
on our IG page, everybody was like, "Go to Morehouse. Like, you're not a girl anymore." And so for her to even try to go and apply, it's just like, yeah, you're Sade's daughter, now son, so you have no place here anymore because you are no longer a girl.
Right.
You know?
Depends on the way you look at it.
I mean, this is what I feel. Kind of what LA said. We were created with the ability of free will. You know, so what you do with it is what you do with it. So for the school to open up certain parameters or to change certain rules, I just feel like that's the evolving of the curve and the time that we live in.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But I do, however, see where they're kind of coming from. You know, I feel like all-girls school is for focus. It's for several things. So you don't have that law of the opposite sex.
Yeah.
So if you were born a woman, but you're getting a change to become a man, then that means that, 9 times out of 10, you're attracted to women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so now it's like having a guy in the school.
Yes.
Right.
Because it defeats the whole purpose of separating the sexes. You know, so like if you now want to be a man and that's what you want to live as and be recognized as, then go to all boys school because you're not bagging the shorties in the school.
Right,
You know,
yes.
like
So-
who you dorming with?
All right. So my question is, how about lesbians?
Well, see, if you're a lesbian, then we just can't, like, we can't
Why? But
protect
like
you from everything. Like,
trans men are still going through PMS. They still having periods because it takes more to build a penis than build a vagina. You know, that's why like men that transition into women, they can have vaginas. You just got to cut it off and tuck shit. You know what I mean? But like
Make
to
the
build an
folds.
actual penis, a functioning penis, like one is way more expensive. Two, it's not always going to work as well. So it's like most of these trans men have vaginas. They can look like straight niggas. More of a nigga than you and me put together. You know what I mean?
But that's anatomy. But how
I
are
look
they
pretty,
feeling?
I look pretty man.
Right?
And I've seen some pretty manly trans.
Nah, yeah. That's
No,
a
but-
fact. That's a
but
fact.
that's-
I see that.
So,
That's
but like, so what's the
anatomy.
difference though?
That's anatomy. They still feel like they're men. Trans
I know
men.
a lot of dykes that feel like they're men.
And they should transition. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, see,
like,
what I'm
listen, you
saying,
can't,
like, where's the line?
you can't
where's the-
protect everybody. Like a lesbian knows that she's a woman, and she's still like, listen, I'm still a woman. I still have a vagina. I'm not trying to like build it out to a dick anymore.
Not all lesbians though.
Not,
we
but
know some lesbians
they know,
that
but
be
they're
like,
still
"Don't
going
touch
through
my ass."
periods and stuff like that. They're still going through what women go through month to
Trans
month.
men do too.
But after a while, they will not.
This
After a while,
reminds me
they
of
will
health
not.
class. Like y'all
Right.
going in.
Miss Nish. I used to hate my health teacher. She used to kick me out of class every goddamn day. Miss Nish,
Okay,
her little Asian ass. All right, but yeah, this is true. You know?
So should she be accepted or no?
No, he shouldn't be accepted because he's trans man. I was just playing devil's advocate. Like, go to Morehouse. God damn it, shit.
That's literally
you a nigga now.
Everybody wrote that. Like, go to Morehouse. What
You
are you
a black
still
man,
doing
shit.
14 karat gold.
All right, 14 karat gold. This is where we talk about 14 karat politics, news, local news, Black Lives Matter. Like I said to you guys earlier, we are millennials and we have the right to know these things, these issues that are surrounding us, our culture, our people.
Right.
And we want everybody, all the viewers, young, old, middle age, whatever, to know about this. So us raising awareness is helping the community, you know what I mean? So first, want to talk about Kenneka Jenkins.
all over.
This
social
literally
media.
gave me nightmares. Like when I heard about it, I couldn't sleep, so I was like researching, looking at the video. If you guys don't know, anybody who's watching, listening, Kenneka Jenkins was the 19-year-old who went to party with her girls in Chicago, hotel party, and allegedly got raped, set up by her girls for $200 and found in a freezer dead.
She was set up by her girls.
Set up. This is what they're saying. Set up by her girls. Her best friend was there. What they're saying, some people are saying her best friend wanted the D from some other guy.
Wow.
And his friend was there and was feeling Kenneka, so like she was mad drunk. She was like, "Yo, come on, let's do this." And she was like, "Nah, I'm good." And they're like, "Nah, come on, you're my best friend. Let's do this." She went off, did her thing. They're saying that because there's a video. There's one of the girls that was there was on Facebook Live. You can hear somebody say, "Help me," and like they throw the music up. So this is all alleged. We don't know for sure, but like you can hear it. It does. It kind of sounds like it. It kind of doesn't. It's just like a thriller, a fucking nightmare. To know that like people that you fuck with can set you up like that. And regardless, even if they didn't really set her up, her being found in the freezer. So what they're saying now, I don't want to miss my point. So what they're saying now, video surveillance of her walking through the front desk, in front of the front desk, staggering, and walking into a kitchen and walking into the freezer. They're saying that the video shows that she did it on her own. So people, before the video came out, they were saying that, they felt like one of the friends either murdered her and threw her in the freezer, but they're saying videos came out saying that she walked in herself. She didn't know where she was. She was trying to get out, and she ended up dying. So regardless of the fact, if you with your girls or you with your boys and you drunk, like if you trust them enough, they should never have took their eyes off of you. So, I just want to bring that up.
She wasn't with trustworthy people.
It was her best friend.
Because if they were setting her up for $200 anyways, you weren't with people you could fuck with anyways. She didn't know that, like unbeknownst to her.
Exactly. So how do you know? This is somebody you've known for like since third grade.
Yeah.
The rest of the randoms, you didn't know them, but like, it's a party. We've all partied.
We've all been to hotel parties.
Popping ones too, because it was
I was
popping.
like-
There's mad videos that finally came out, and you see her like answering the door when the manager comes and like tells them to quiet down. So like you see that she's able to do this, so she's not like just belligerent.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of holes in this story. I don't know like what to think.
Yeah, I think my biggest concern was because for me, I never did hotel parties. My mom did not play that when I was underage. She did not allow that. Thank God. But
Right.
where was supervision? Where was parental control? I don't understand why there's a bunch of teenagers running in and out of a hotel anyway.
She's 19 though.
That's
And
college.
if you see her mom, no shade, but like was on Facebook Live more than she was. Like she's on
I
social media,
understand.
like, hey, Facebook Live, you know what I mean? So like it's
understand.
also like you said, parentals. It's
Parental,
like
yeah.
So like who's to say that? I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been partying. I've been in the industry since I was like 15.
Yeah.
So like I've done hotel parties.
Yeah.
I've seen all of that. You know what I mean? So that is like we have mad teenagers out there doing hotel
And we know
parties.
what goes on: sex and drugs, rock and roll, drinking,
Yeah,
and then until
drinking.
someone gets hurt, it's like who's
no.
to point the blame on? You know what I mean? So it's all really parental control and knowing your situation and knowing your environment. You know, you just never know. You just really never know. But I was really surprised when I heard she was 19, a teenager. I'm like, I don't get that.
19.
And then
Well,
you know,
See,
now
at
that's
that
That's
the
what
thing.
I was
hotel's liable
thinking.
for that.
The hotel took days to
Yeah.
release any type of video surveillance. Let them be stealing out of the hotel. They would have plastered it all over the place. But
Yeah.
because someone died and they were like, listen, just chill out because the Crown Plaza is not really making that much money right now.
They're trying to
Like,
say that the surveillance of there's a camera right at the front door of the freezer. They were saying like, oh, we don't know if it's there or we don't know anything about it. It's like, how do you not know?
So
like-
who's to blame? The friends for
The friends in the hotel.
for $200. So is that going to be? Will they go to jail? Will they be prosecuted?
They better.
Because it's kind of like a setup, even though she did walk herself into. And then is the hotel to blame because their freezer wasn't locked? And how did someone who was under the influence even get into that access to get into the freezer?
Absolutely.
Now, did you see the video going?
Yeah,
into
they
the-
you
Did
do
I
you
didn't
her-
see that. I seen her in the kitchen.
video came
stumbling.
out?
No, the video of her
But
in
I
the
didn't
kitchen
see her.
stumbling.
But I didn't
Really?
see her.
See, I didn't get to see
Refrigerator.
that.
But how do you get into a hotel kitchen?
Yeah.
with
Where
a
is
double
that?
Someone
Someone
there's
had to
two
give her
doors to
access
get in.
that.
Somebody
You know what
had
I
to
mean?
have set her up, you know?
And then also, you know, when the mom came with the family, when they found out early in the morning, they wouldn't let them in. They found out that people were in and out of the crime scene, so you don't know like what they done messed up or like what they
Right.
changed. Like the first time they saw her was her in the body bag and just head up. Like they didn't get to see any
Oh
of the,
my gosh.
you know, in the body bag. Outside, saw her hair was all messed up. They were like, it looked like she was struggling. So the rape allegedly happened
Before the freezer.
before the freezer.
You
Like
can
so,
hear-
yeah.
yeah,
So you can hear like on the Facebook Live, you
Mm-hmm.
hear somebody like sounds like she's choking, say, "Rape me,"
Yeah, I heard it.
and then or help me, rape me, right, help me. I know.
Right.
And then you hear like a girl saying, "Oh, they raping her in there." Like in the background, yeah. And then the girl's like, "Oh, I know," or something. And then they throw on the music again. So,
See,
I
are
mean-
all those people like?
and
are
those weren't
they-
really her friends. Those
Okay,
were just
that's
like
fine.
random girls that were, you know, that came into the party or whatever.
But is it guilty by association? Then?
And that's the thing. They're looking for the guys that were in there as well. But there were a lot of guys in there. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of holes in this
no
story.
one's gonna tell on each other unless when one person goes to jail. Like when they grab up one person, then somebody's gonna be like,
They'll
"All
crap.
right,
They'll crap.
yeah,
They'll crap
exactly."
because they're not really mature at the, you know, they're kids, so they'll crack.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Under pressure, they'll crack.
So, let's talk about Tamir Rice. You guys remember Tamir Rice was a 12-year-old who was playing with a toy gun, and as soon as the cops came up to him, like at the playground, they just shot him dead, cold-blooded.
What?
And then the
Yeah.
officer wasn't indicted. So Tamir Rice's mother will be making a film about her son's life, all the way up to the murder. Do you guys remember how that?
I do.
I have
That,
not heard of that story.
Tamir Rice.
This happened 2014 or 15.
Wow.
So or 16, well, in the last 3 years. So the kid was at a park playing with a toy gun, and he looks young. He looks like a young kid. I could pull up
He
a
is a
picture
kid.
for you guys. And someone, I guess, had made a call, allegedly, had made a call that there was like a gunman in the area. And so if you watch the video, someone had a video of the cops literally going up to the park. The cop drives up to the park, hops out, and just shoots him. Like, doesn't get out to like assess the situation. Like, put your hands up. They hop out, shoot the kid, dead. So the cop was never indicted for that because they were like, you know, he did look grown, like they did with Trayvon Martin. They did. He looked like a grown man because of
Definitely didn't. I'm gonna show you guys
he
the
looked
picture
like
after we're done.
he had a baby face. And so Tamir's Rice's mother, she wants to tell that story, and she wants it to be. I don't know if she wants it to be as graphic, but I feel like it's
It
best
should.
for it to be as graphic as like the murder was.
Absolutely.
You know, just so people can see visually what a kid looks like who is just growing up is killed by the police. You know, it's kind of a sticky situation. But people are saying like, oh, don't do the video, or I mean, don't do the movie. And a lot of people are like, no, we need to have
Do you
a
guys
movie
think?
like this
You
out
guys
there.
think that she should?
Do the movie.
Yes, absolutely. It'll bring
Yeah.
more awareness to our communities. You know, so much of this is going on that we don't see on social media, on the internet, you know? So that's terrible.
Like, is it going to just anger people, though? Does it make you angry? Like, if you see a young black kid shot for no reason, like, what movement is that going to make for people? Is it going to make them angry? Is it going to make policemen change? Or, like, what's the narrative of it? Because the cop did get off, you know? So what message would it send?
I feel like this is one of the problems, right? It may make people angry, but there's going to be new killings that make people angry on the regular if all you do is sit around and repost stuff on Instagram. So for me, it's like the community needs to learn how to band together in a more productive way, and it's not necessarily just, you know, the rallies and the marches alone. It has to be something beyond that. And I feel like seeing it on the big screen and done as a movie may give certain people an awareness that the real life story doesn't affect them, you know, because for us, when we hear about it on the news, we're not tied to that person. We don't know their life. We don't know what they're like. We just see that they were murdered, and we're like, dang, that's wrong. But watching a movie of this little boy and his mom and the time that they spent together and how he was and him growing up, being a good student, all of that, and then to see him running in the park playing with his friends and you pull up and get shot, I feel like that creates more of an emotional attachment.
Yeah.
And when people relate to a story more, they get more creative about ways to fix problems, you know, rather than Instagram.
Yeah.
So
This is true.
I would say make the movie. They make movies still about slavery
Yeah.
So why
to
not
make
a
money.
movie?
So why we can't make a movie about a 12-year-old boy being gunned down by the cops?
I feel it. Golden our ears. I feel his faith.
All right, this is all you.
Golden Our Ears. So Golden Our Ears is where we talk about all hot music that came out, mixtapes. We like to put people on. So what you need to know about LA Love, what you working on, your music, all of the deals that you got going on, Miss 1 point some million followers and all of that.
You know.
You know?
I work every day. But so I just released my new single, So High. It is available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and all social media streams.
Yeah.
Produced by 88. He's multi-platinum, worked with a lot of great acts. So I'm just honored that, you know, he's producing my music.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I shot the video for it. It's coming out soon. The trailers are out.
So that means I can't be your male interest? Like, it's too
Nope,
late?
you can't.
Too late.
You gotta wait for the next one.
It's already cut.
Right.
Ready to put out
Look at that hater.
And then on top of that, I just shot my first episode for my TV series.
Nice.
Yeah, Blue Check Verified.
Yeah, and where's that going to be on?
Oh man, I got a lot of different opportunities right now, but the first episode's going to be online.
Hey.
Okay.
So we're
Come
weighing out our
on.
options.
So
here.
what is that about? Is it scripted or
Scripted,
is it
yes,
okay.
scripted. And I don't want to give away too much, but it really is reality versus non-reality. So it is speaking on who I am as a person. It is touching on social media and things like that. So
Nice.
LA Love the Boss as the artist and partially the woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a
Dope.
lot of sequence, drama, all that. I have a son actually in the series, but I don't have a son in real life. No, I don't.
Okay, I was like, hold on. Nah. Look, I was looking at mom like, she's like, nah, bro.
No. But in the series, I do have a son. I have a husband as well. So.
Oh, damn.
So
Are you your age? Are you your age?
I'm
in
about
the se-
23 in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
21, so yeah, about 23.
Okay. And are you writing your own stuff or like you
Yes.
have
Yes,
okay,
I
that's
write
No
all
ghost riding?
No ghostwriting.
There you
That's
go.
the part
Talent.
that
Talent.
it was so funny. I had meetings with a few executives, and they're like, "You're writing all your shit. You're writing all of this." And my
Yeah.
producer's like, "Oh no, I see her. She's
Absolutely.
doing that." I'm like, "Yeah, no."
You're right.
Publishing.
Oh my God, people! It is here! It is here! It is
I was
here!
like, oh, did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. It was pretty intense.
Fuck your cliffhanger.
You did not just cliffhanger me. Golden 2.
All right. Golden Tube.
Are you getting into
Yeah, Golden Tube. We talk about TV shows, stuff that's happening. It's hot.
I'm sorry. I'm over here melting.
It's
Like,
hot up in here. Like, I'm sweating like
Me
shit.
too. I thought it was just me.
Nah,
Like,
man.
I'm going
always-
through some changes.
Nah, it's hot up in
Already,
here.
so
We having fun. You know what I mean? This little ballet hitting.
I know.
Well, before we go into the shows that we want to talk about, we got Marc. Man, yo, you literally are you are a young legend. You know what I mean? We all know the roles and the movies that you've played, the shows that you've been in, and we as Black people want to, you know, just like shout you out for all that hard work. You're an inspiration for so many people.
Are we giving a
You know
round
what I
of
mean?
applause?
Oh, yeah.
We are
doing it?
absolutely. Yeah. Right. You know, so definitely want to talk about anything that you got going on, whatever you want to say. You know what I mean?
working
Yeah. We need to see you. You know what I mean? We need to see you.
All right, cool. So I just had a movie that hit theaters not too long ago called Nerve with Emma Roberts and Dave Franco.
Yeah.
I'm on Blue Bloods right now, the joint on CBS.
Yeah.
I'm shooting a movie now with the creators and one of the stars of Moonlight called Raising Darius. That one's going to be crazy.
Sick.
I play a Haitian cartel member, and I'm one of the leads in that. Chocolate City 3, which is like the black equivalency of Magic Mike. Shooting that right now. I'm on a show called The Fifth Borough, which is with some of the leads as The Sopranos.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on Showtime. I have spoken word coming out with Common, Megan Good, and Queen Latifah. It should be dropping like next year.
Working.
I got approached to play
like,
Louis
what?
Armstrong in a new movie. Yeah, so like that might be the move right
Yo.
there. Yeah, that might be the move. And then the Sean Bell project. So I haven't signed on to that one yet. I signed on to the Louis joint, but if everything goes right, I'll be doing that. You know, so I'm just working, man. Young. Gonna use my energy in a positive way, you know.
Yo, I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all the
Hell
way here
yeah.
for it.
Appreciate
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of us don't really, uplift each other, especially
They
even
don't.
black men to each other, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I want you to know, like, people are looking, people are watching, and you are an inspiration. Like, all of that.
Appreciate it.
Like, that's amazing. You know what I mean? To
Thanks
be
a
this
lot.
young and have all of that under your belt,
That's awesome.
that means it's possible.
yeah.
You feel me?
Thanks, man.
That's big ups.
Thanks.
So what's
Appreciate
your
it.
favorite character to play? Because you've given us a lot. I
Right.
feel like you just gave us a lot of you just playing
I see
different
one that
people.
kind of had your heart. I don't know. Like, one that's
one?
coming out.
The Louis Armstrong or the Sean Bell?
No, the Sean Bell.
Yeah, that one.
That's gonna be that.
That one, yeah, that one might be a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might be a little different. Just because I've when I played other people, it's always been a rapper.
Yeah.
You know, so like the tie to it is different. But
Yeah.
playing a guy that like ended up murdered, you know, that's just a different type of approach with a different end result. You know, so yeah, that one's gonna be dope.
But how do you prepare for like a role like that? Because
Mm.
that's like history. You're gonna be dead at that. Like, and how are you gonna convey to like us watching?
So for me, like, I normally don't take like a method approach. I'm one of those actors where I'm on set and I could be laughing and joking, and then once they ready to shoot, I can bring whatever's needed. But for that, I would live through his life, you know. So I would spend a lot of time with his family. I would
Yeah.
chill with his friends on a consistent basis.
Wow.
I would even want to see like places that he lived, places he used to eat, places he used to
Damn.
chill, watch any old videos they have of him, whatever. So that way, if I could give off his vibe or his essence or whatever, his spirit around his actual family and friends
Yeah.
that knew him, then it's going to relate better on camera.
Absolutely.
You know, so like that's the way that I would prepare. But I want to play like a serial killer. I
Yeah.
like playing those
That was
movie
my
characters.
next question. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
what you wanna play?
I'd be mad different from everything that you have played.
Is there
Yeah.
like a black serial killer though out there? Like, you want to like recreate, or you
Yeah,
just want to
recreate. Yeah.
just have
I want to recreate.
pure fiction?
I want to do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I want to be the bone marrow eater, like something crazy, chopping people up and. I'm playing.
All right,
No,
listen.
you should.
I want,
you know what I
I want to
mean?
play I want to play a mentally challenged character.
Yeah.
That's
like, where
dope.
He's not on his rock. And I don't mean mentally challenged in that facet. I mean like he's just off.
Yeah.
you know? Like
Yeah.
a little crazy.
I like that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I want to.
Yeah, I'll be here for it. Look, I'll be
Yeah.
here for it.
Yeah.
I'll be there at the screening like this nigga.
Yes, the motherfucker
Alright,
said he
you
want
done
to do it, and he
showed
did it.
out.
God damn, eating these motherfuckers' bones and shit.
Right?
Yeah. Well, y'all, we
Okay,
really
y'all,
appreciate
that's
y'all coming today, man. This was
Thanks for
an
having
amazing
us.
show. I hope that y'all had fun. Y'all didn't really drink that much, got us drunk.
Water.
Like shit. Got everybody in here drunk except for y'all. But
Liquor makes you sweat. You over there. Look.
Right.
I'm like hot as fuck. Like I'm hot. I ain't gonna lie. Ty don't put no AC up in this motherfucker. Like damn, the weather is hot as fuck out there. Oh God. But anyways, please let us know all your social media handlings, website, Instagram, all of that, and then you go right after. Marc, what's up?
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Marc John J, at Marc John J, MarcJohn, the letter J. My acting school website is mjjactingacademy.com. My personal website is marcjohnj.com.
All
Nice.
right.
Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat is LA Love the Boss. That's LALOVETHEBOSS. And my website is www.bigcartel.com.
Yeah.
No cup that get you a natural shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, well, we're over. You could find us on Fubu TV. I know, I'm like, we're done.
Right.
Fubu TV on Verizon, Fios on demand, SoundCloud, YouTube, and where else are we at? Where else are we at? SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes.
We're everywhere. Shit.
Gold Room Podcast.
Right. Gold Room Podcast.
Tune in, tell your friends, subscribe.
And don't forget, have good sex.
Safe sex.